We're live, we're live, live, we're live. It's a Wednesday, we're live.
Q&A time is what we're gonna. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
How weird does it feel? It feels like we're. This feels strange. I've not done this in over a week.
I know we do live streams separately every single day for 100 days, right? You take a few days off, and now it feels like the strangest thing to do.
It's the strangest thing.
But we're back. Yeah, man, it's good. I'm glad that we're doing it. I think this is working well. I think it works. It's nice to have that bit of structure.
Yeah.
I can't. I tell you what, I haven't got. Let's have a look. How do I? Because I'm doing this on my phone. How do I get?
There's a live chat.
Got it. Oh, I don't know what that is. Whew. Can't get involved in the old chitter chatter.
Like a Q&A style question. We'll play a few songs, but if there is any questions, oh, my mic's gone. Two two 1 2.
That was professional, wasn't it?
What's going on?
I clicked a button and it just shut me down. Said no, I'm not doing any more.
Can you hear me? People say that my mic's gone, but
I can hear you.
Well, there you go. That's all that matters.
I can't see in the comments, so unfortunately, you're going to have to be my connection to the people in the comments.
I look intense. It's because I'm trying to read the comments, and it feels new. This feels all, and I've not got a microphone in front of me because we're using the. Camera.
Did you fake that freeze then?
No.
It was like you pretended. You're like, it's because we're using the.
and I'm freaking out basically, but it's all good.
You'll be all right once we settle into this. This is going to be good. It's because we've left everything at the studio. We're back getting a little bit of normality back for ourselves. We're working in and out of the studio, so a lot of the equipment has moved back there now. So we're trying out new things. So when we're working remotely, using different things. Anyway, it's going to be fine. Do you know what I mean?
Teething problems. Going to be fine.
Hot gravy. We've got it. So today we released the single today. Don't know if anyone's noticed, but on our Spotify and all other streaming services, we've released an acoustic piano version of She Whispers.
That was played at the Guiseley Theatre in last year.
Which was mixed by a fellow Army of Friend member. Darren Bishop has done that one for us, so he sent us the recording and we loved it, and we were like, do you know what? So that's what he makes it sound like when we play live.
And then the artwork was actually done, or the photo that was used for the artwork was done by Jason Hansen, who is in himself is a fantastic musician as well, great photographer. So
check his stuff out. Be a better man. Yeah, so we're well chuffed for it. It was a decision that we decided that we wanted to release that mix. I think it came off the back of a lot of people all the time always say that they enjoy the way that we play live and they enjoy our recorded music, but there is something that's slightly different, maybe. I think it's a normal thing to happen, that. And I think I got it when I heard that. When I heard your voice on that recording, I think I got what people were talking about, because there is... We laugh and joke about it because we can hear all the mistakes. We can hear our thinking and our playing and singing. But there is something about the way that you're singing it in that track. Like, to me, it's mate, I'm going to give you a compliment here because you don't come. It's perfect.
Oh,
perfect.
You can't even beat that compliment.
I think it's because it's the bed of the piano playing. I mean, superior piano playing.
I think it's all the I think it's the wrong chords that you play. There is no wrong chords, by the way.
Yeah, they're all wrong chords. Looking at it right one. But yeah, so check that out.
It goes full circle. It goes full circle because they're that wrong, they're so right.
Yeah, it just becomes free jazz. Got it that way.
I totally get what you mean. The idea that there's an energy into the way that we play live, and I feel like that's why I'm really excited about getting the actual. It was kind of like a little teaser as to what the live album that we recorded back in January, which felt like forever ago. You know, I went for a run a couple of weeks ago, listening to that live album in its entirety, 20 songs, and I extended the run because I was having that much fun listening to it. You know,
I didn't know what to expect when I first heard the live album. You know, you just don't know, do you? And it cracks in. It's good. I really like it. It was a great night in the studio. Great. And with the She Whispers song as well, I think the fact that we recorded it in such an amazing venue. And when I think about going to do gigs, I can't wait to go and play places just like that with audiences just like that, you know. Excited. Really I think excited. It's just let's pretend that we're playing live shows.
In fact, that's the song I'll start us off with. I'm going to play the live version of She Whispers. Pretend that I don't know the piano chords.
Yeah.
Neither does Dave, but
you don't need to know them. You'll be fine.
I close my eyes, but not too soon. As she lays here in front of me, this has got to work. I say, thinking she's not listening. I have no doubt. She whispers, can you hear me? She whispers, can you hear me? She whispers. I close my eyes, but not to sleep, as she lays here in front of me. This has got to work. I said this is gonna work. It only works if you mean it. Now aim high, take it with both hands, and lift up the lightning. If you're hurt, then you heal it. Well, it's about time. Just take it with both hands and lift up the lightning. Can you hear me? She whispered. Can you hear me? She whispers. She said, it only works if you mean it. Now aim high and take it with both hands. Lift up the lightning. If you're hurt, then you heal it. Well, it's about time. Just take it with both hands and lift up the lightning.
Woo!
Yeah.
Great. Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
How was the sound? Was that sound all right?
Yeah, it sounds great. Well, do you know what I mean?
Proud
As
big
good as
bro.
it can, as good as it can do. You know what I mean? It's whatever you put in. You know.
Well, that's what we're saying. No, it's really nice. It was nice to put it out, and I feel like we didn't do massive promotion towards it, but just because we wanted to see what it's doing, see what it does naturally. It's just it's part of the process. It's good.
It just because it felt good to us when we were listening to it, so we thought, let's get this out rather than sitting on it. So, if you wouldn't mind sharing the link on the Army of Friends group or anything,
I'll share it in the
comments. And just for fun, and actually, it does really help us out. If you maybe share it with some people that may have never heard of us, if you all share it with 2 or 3 people that have never heard of us before, and just see what they think. It'd be nice to get a reaction back from people. I think that they'll definitely compliment the piano. They may be a little bit funny about the vocals, but it should be interesting to see what people say about
it. He absolutely loves it. He loves it, does Dave Dunwell. He's back.
Yeah, I'm going to sing a song as well today. I was unsure whether, because we weren't sure whether they're going to be singing. I'm getting complimented from my suntan.
And your perfect smile. It's like you've had 5 days off and you've got a suntan and a brightened smile.
I'm energized. Trust me, I have 3 kids in the house. There is no energized for me. It has been weird having a bit of the break though, and I've been out running quite a bit. But I'm really sad to say, Leeds' weather has been letting us down.
Oh, it's ridiculous, isn't it? We played golf in the rain the other day, Dave.
Is that when we played?
Yeah.
We don't talk about that, Dave.
I got the umbrella out and everything. Well, mainly got the umbrella out for your tears.
Because I was losing. I was so confident. I really thought, Dad will know this. Dad says this every Sunday when he came back from golf. He's figured it out. He's figured the game out. And I thought I'd figured it out. I knew I could go and do this for a living. That was my aim. I played 3 rounds now. My aim was to go and do it for a living. I don't think it's going to happen, James. I don't think it's going to be there. Right, I'm going to sing. Bear with. Don't let the reason that you're falling off be that the world is cruel. 'Cause I know right now you think you've had enough, but you think that it's just not true. 'Cause even the highest mountains come from the ocean, and I know you got brittle bones, but they ain't broken. So if you care like I care, it's when we care, we open up our eyes. Don't let the reason that you're falling off be that the world is cruel. 'Cause I know right now you think you've had enough, and I know that it's just not true. And I know you got brittle bones, but they ain't broken. So if you care like I care, it's when we care, to feel alive. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na.
You sound like you were in water a little bit. It was good.
Did I?
It was good.
It's a new thing that I'm trying.
Oh yeah.
Underwater vocal effect.
Not a great sound, Dave. It's nothing. Yeah. I think what we need to do for next Wednesday, get the interface back
on it.
So, and the reason why we left the interface over there was because we've got the one, and the idea is just to look after it because it's quite expensive material. It was shifting it from the studio back to the house. So we're just, yeah. Even Mum just went, "You sounded terrible." Not it sounded terrible. You sounded terrible.
Truth hurts. Never mind. Well, it's a learning curve. It's going back to the start again, isn't it? We're just trying to work out how the best to do with it.
Yeah. But yeah, must try harder. Honestly, but it has been more of a Q&A thing anyway. So I know we've asked already, but is there any questions that you want us to answer? How do we plan on releasing the live album, digital, CD, and vinyl? We are planning on releasing it on CD, and it will go on all streaming platforms as well.
Yeah.
We haven't really formulated a plan as to. So we've got the artwork done, and we've got all the track listings done. It's been mixed, it's been mastered, and it's ready to go. We just haven't got the date that it's going to be coming out yet. So
yeah, and I love to put things on vinyl, but as Joe says, there isn't a plan to at this very moment in time to do it on vinyl. But I really hope in the very, very near future we'll be able to announce something like that.
I'd love at some point in our life to have all of our albums on vinyl. So like the Blindsided Faith and the Light of the Sky, and that's like a pipeline dream. We just got to keep. One day we will have that. Yeah, like Dave says, it's it's all about costings and etc. like that.
April Steele says, "What kind of backlog of songs do you have you never share with us? That you haven't shared with us?" Loads, because we go through phases in our life where we end up writing, be it with ourselves for other people, with other people for ourselves, with just connecting with loads of musicians, or whether it's just time that Joe and I spend together. We've really disciplined ourselves to actually become very productive with writing, and we will write, we'll write 4 times more than we'll need to release. So, and that happens every single time. If we've released a single, there's another 4 songs that could have been the single that we're ready to go.
Yeah.
And that's how we work it out.
And I feel like this time is a prime example of a song that we knew, or we know that will get used at some point in its life because we love the song, but it just might not necessarily have fit the album, or it was sonically it wasn't right at the time, or so. Yeah. How many pre-sales would you need to? I don't know. I wouldn't know. We would love a load of vinyl, but I mean that's something that we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
I love the collaboration with Lucy May Walker. I've not seen it yet. It was good fun to do though.
Yeah, it's funny. We were doing a writing session with Lucy today, and Lucy said she was wondering when I was going to pop up on the video. But actually, I'm in the video, but I'm just on the other side of the camera because I'm holding the camera for Joe.
So you are a major part of it.
Technically, I am in the video, just not on the video. But I was just going to pop up at the very end, like, and then just pop down again. But I didn't feel it was cool enough, so I didn't.
What else have we got? What else have we got? What do you think? What do you think your best song is for each of you? As in, like, what do I think Dave's best song is? I don't know. I still love it when you sing Boromir. That's your moment.
I remember, yeah. I mean, I always enjoy playing that song. I like singing that one.
It's great.
I remember writing it in two sections and feeling, not knowing really kind of what it was, what I was trying to write about, but knew what I wanted to say, but I didn't know how I was going to. So people, if people asked you what is, I could tell you the frame of mind and what the concept of each section of the song was about, but I couldn't tell you the overall story. And I like that about songs because I don't know, like I've mentioned it a few times on the stream where I talk about Counting Crows. I really like Counting Crows, but Adam DeRitt's the lead singer of Counting Crows. He's kind of really poetic. So he'll take you on a journey from him being sat in a bar with his friend, and then he'll start talking about the person that he saw in the bar, and then that person will have a little mini story going on there, and then there'll be another person that will get met, and then that person will go somewhere, and then that somewhere will have its own little story. And Boromir's got that kind of feel to it, where it kind of journeys on. I actually wrote that song in a time when I was writing a lot of songs that felt like that little journeys, like Dance With Me and a few other ones at the time.
Yeah.
Songs that you wrote. We've answered this kind of in a weird way, but Joe and I stopped writing separately. Apart from now, there's a bunch of songs that we have been writing independently.
But would always get finished. Will always still get finished.
Yeah, they always have like the other person with a strong hand in them. Yeah. So there are a few songs from. I've always enjoyed. A lot of the first album was Joe Dunwell OG originals. Let's come OG, cool like that. You know what I mean? And I always thought "Oh Lord" was an incredibly written song lyrically. Mm-hmm. My favorite song to hear you perform of our own at the moment has changed, but you can't guess which one it is.
The new one.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that one. I think that's probably one of the best songs that you've written as well, which I feel like we're talking about a secret that no one's heard about, really, because it's not been...
We've played it a couple of times. Well, no, I've played it once, haven't we? Yeah.
But I would say Paradise is one of my favourite songs to hear you singing at the moment.
Oh, yes. Love that song.
Because we haven't played it that much live. Yeah. So it's really nice that another lockdown perk is that you've started singing this song.
Yeah. When are we getting Dunwells beanies? I don't know. We were talking about hoodies today. Hoodies and jumpers and t-shirts and other merchandise, tea towels.
Well, you can tell that the weather just changed and it started getting rainier because we might be bringing out
umbrellas.
Dunwells anoraks and umbrellas.
What else is there? Will we get to hear you play Spin? Yes, we do need to relearn it though.
Yeah. Weird song that was such a big part of, I'd say 2-3 tours in the US. Definitely in the US, the touring, because there were long periods of touring. That song that we played all of the time. And it's weird how it's left our memory. Which is really strange. There's another couple of songs as well that I don't know if you remember. Do you remember a song called Fireflies?
The city burns like a firefly in the midnight December sky. Yeah.
Do you ever do that thing as well where you start singing your own song and you're like, where's the song from?
Yeah, that's an awesome song.
It's a really good song. Yeah. And a few of the old songs like that, refer back to the question you answered before. There's a lot of songs that will find life at some point.
At some point, like if we keep doing it, and we have no intention to stop. So Album 20.
Oh, album 20 is going to be a keeper.
What else is there? Let's keep going. People want tea towels.
Do you know, that's crazy, is that we actually will be doing a run of tea towels very soon. Keep an eye on the merch on the website. And just because of the popular demand. I mean, who knew? Who knew that the tea towels would be in higher demand than music?
Than actual CDs.
Then again, I do think they look good. It's quite a cool thing to do. Like, in your kitchen, little Dunwells. You wake up in the morning, you think, what am I going to listen to today?
Yeah.
You know, Dunwells.
Right, I'm going to finish us off with one song, David.
All right, mate.
And I think because you mentioned it, I'm going to play Paradise.
This is paradise. You sing it a little bit better, but you know, I like to give it a go.
Yeah. I
like this. I think we'll adjust the sound a little bit, and then we'll have a little bit of a tweak. But I kind of like this format. I hope everyone else is good with it. We should get as many questions in as possible. Probably do it through the Army of Friends Facebook group. And then we
last question. I've got one more question for you. Well, I'll finish with Paradise, but Alex Chippendale says, favourite lyric from any song that we've written? I can tell you mine straight away. Mine is...
Go.
The only hope of understanding any of this is to take some risks. Well, I'm taking risks.
Yeah.
Because I feel it's like a mantra for my own life, as in, like, you can stay still where you are, or you can move forward.
I do like that. I think that's a really cool. I mean, to see that, I've seen that on tattoos and everything. That is like, wow. I remember writing those lyrics, and then when you see them as a tattoo, that is so amazing.
Game changer, isn't it?
I just sang I Care, and I know it's quite bright and pop and fun, but I like the lyric or the section in that, the bridge just before it goes, even the highest
mountains
comes from the ocean. I know you've got brittle bones, but they ain't broken.
Yeah.
Like, I love that. It's like, that's cool. I think that's, you know, motivated. Keep going. Let's do it. Don't stop. Don't stop believing. Didn't write that one. No. All right, go on then. Sing us a song, Joe.
We've been here 1,000 times, but today it's not the same. Everything has changed. Low, the heights inside is all, and it's hard to let it go, and it's hard to let it show. I believe in us. You believe in us. This is paradise. Every crack makes me love you more. You don't leave twice. Perfect life is a perfect life. Only hides inside is all, and it's hard to let it go, but it's hard to let it show. 'Cause I believe in us. You believe because Every crack makes me love you more. You don't live twice. What would we want that for? My imperfect life is a perfect life. This might not be how we planned it, darling, I'm still understanding every moment life has handed changes us. This is paradise. Every crack makes me love you more. You don't live twice. What would we want that for? My imperfect life is a perfect life.
That sounded great, man.
Thank you.
Well, good. Unfortunately, I couldn't do the clicky, and there was loads of blue hearts come through, so I'm going to have to just tweak my setup. The IT department's let me down a little bit, but
sorry about that.
I'll sort out my clicky, and we won't do it on the phone from now on. But yeah, I still enjoyed that though. It was fun.
Yeah.
Everyone, if you won't mind checking out She Whispers.
I love Mum so much.
What did Mum say?
Just text you guys. Great chat show, Dave and Joe. Dave, it wasn't you singing that didn't sound good. It was the sound. It was the.
Mum actually worry about that now, won't she? I might ring Mum up and just pretend that I'm crying or something. If you won't mind going checking out She Whispers, and please just share it with somebody. Share it with someone that's never heard it before. If everybody in the group kind of shares it a few times, then there's going to be a good number of people there that will have heard the Dunwells and be able to form an opinion about the Dunwells that would never have had before. And I really appreciate that help, because it would be good for us. Thank you very much for tuning in.
And we'll see you on Friday.
It's Friday.
Friday. Bye.